Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the scenes in cybersecurity? It's a world of hidden secrets, quiet, subtle, and often overlooked. These secrets aren't dramatic movie moments. They're tiny mistakes in code or forgotten settings that can lead to huge breaches. There's a special group who hunt for these flaws, penetration testers, or PenTesters. Their job? Find weaknesses before criminals do, using the mindset of a hacker, but for good. It's not just about being clever. It's about having the right tools. While most people know the basics, pros have a toolkit that lets them see what others miss. These tools automate tedious tasks, test thousands of possibilities, and turn small clues into big discoveries. Imagine a detective with not just a fingerprint kit, but a device that reconstructs shredded documents in seconds. That's what a PenTester's toolkit is like. The difference between amateurs and pros? Specialized tools for specific jobs. Today, we'll pull back the curtain and show you some of these tools and techniques. No deep technical jargon, just a glimpse into how these tools make the internet safer. You'll see why they're so powerful and how they help uncover hidden problems. We'll even walk through a real story of how a simple tool exposed a major issue. Ready to peek inside the secret toolkit of a penetration tester? Let's dive in. Scene transition. End of scene 1. Before we go further, let's talk about the most important rule in cybersecurity permission. The tools we'll discuss are powerful and dangerous in the wrong hands. Using them without explicit written permission is illegal and unethical. Think of a locksmith. Helping someone into their own house is heroic. Breaking into someone else's is criminal. The tools are the same, but intent and permission make all the difference. Ethical hacking is built on trust and responsibility. Companies trust us to find weaknesses and report them privately, not to cause harm. Certifications and codes of conduct show you understand these rules. So, always remember, only test systems you own or have clear permission to test. Everything here is for education, never for unauthorized use. If you're interested in this field, that's fantastic. The world needs more ethical security professionals, but it all starts with respecting the rules. Now let's get back to the fun stuff. Scene transition. End of scene 2. Most beginners in penetration testing start with a few famous tools, the essentials. Nmap maps out devices and services on a network, giving you a bird's eye view. Metasploit is a framework packed with known vulnerabilities and exploits, letting you test if flaws can be used to gain access. Wireshark captures and inspects network traffic, revealing secrets like unencrypted passwords. These tools are the bread and butter of pen testing. Every pro knows them. But relying only on them is like a chef using just a knife and a pan. The best pen testers have specialized gadgets and secret ingredients. Next, let's look at the lesser-known but incredibly powerful tools that set professionals apart. Scene transition. End of scene 3:11. Now, we enter the professional's secret arsenal, tools that are specialized, not always famous, but game-changing. Many are open source, but you only discover them through experience and networking. One key category: web application testing tools. Enter Burp Suite, a web proxy that intercepts, inspects, and modifies web traffic between your browser and the internet. It lets you pause, change, and replay requests, revealing how servers react to unexpected input. Another category: fuzzers. These tools send random or malformed data to applications, looking for crashes or strange behavior. Fuzzers automate what would take hours by hand, finding critical bugs fast. Enumeration tools are another secret weapon. They hunt for hidden files, directories, or subdomains, places developers forget but attackers love. These tools use massive lists to guess at hidden resources, sniffing out what was meant to stay secret. This secret arsenal is what lets pros dig deeper and work faster. Scene transition. End of scene 4:12. Let's zoom in on one of the most powerful tools, Burp Suite's Intruder. While its proxy and repeater are great, Intruder is where automation shines. It takes a captured web request and blasts the server with thousands of variations. Testing a login page? Mark the password field, load a list of common passwords, and Intruder tries them all, tracking responses to spot a successful login. But it's not just for passwords. Intruder can test user IDs, dates, or any field, automating repetitive tasks in seconds. You can even set multiple payload positions, combining usernames and passwords, or other variables. This flexibility lets you create complex, targeted tests, turning tedious work into fast, automated discovery. Intruder is a perfect example of how automation empowers pen testers to focus on creative problem solving. Scene transition. End of scene. 5:11. Another favorite tool is Ffuf. Fuzz faster, you fool. It's a command line web fuzzer, lightning fast and incredibly flexible. Its main job: discover hidden content on web servers, secret directories, files, or subdomains. Give Ffuf a target URL and a word list, and it fires off thousands of requests, replacing a keyword in the URL with each word. Its real power is speed and filtering. It can make thousands of requests per second and filter out uninteresting results. For example, you can hide all 404 errors or filter by response size, zeroing in on unique, real pages. If a site redirects every bad request to the homepage, Ffuf helps you spot the true hidden gems. It's like searching for a needle in a haystack with a magnet. Simple, but brilliantly effective. Scene transition. End of scene. 6:12. Here's a real story that shows the power of these tools. I was testing a large company's website. Secure, well-built, nothing obvious exposed. Standard tools found nothing major. But a good pen tester looks for what's forgotten. We ran a subdomain enumeration tool with a huge word list. Hundreds of subdomains appeared, mostly public, but one stood out: dev02.company.com. It was a forgotten development server, running outdated software with a critical vulnerability. Within minutes, we gained access. Because the server was inside the company's network, we reached internal resources never meant to be exposed. The company was shocked. They didn't even know the server existed. A simple enumeration tool found the one loose thread that unraveled their security. This is why deep, creative testing matters. Scene transition. End of scene. 7:13. Curious to start your own journey? Here's how. Begin with the basics. Understand how computers, networks, and the web work. Learn about IP addresses, TCP, IP, DNS, and HTTP, the language of the internet. Get comfortable with the command line on both Linux and Windows. Once you have the fundamentals, practice in safe, legal environments. Platforms like Hack the Box, TryHackMe, and VulnHub offer virtual labs designed for learning. These let you find flaws and gain access, just like a real pen test, but without risk. They offer guided walkthroughs for beginners and tough challenges for experts. Never stop learning. Technology and threats change constantly. Follow security researchers, read blogs, join online communities, and stay curious. The best pen testers are endlessly curious and love solving problems. Your journey starts now. Scene transition. 15. We've explored the hidden toolkit of a pen tester. Tools like Burp Suite Intruder and Ffuf that automate the hunt for weaknesses. The real secret isn't a magic button, but a methodical process combining knowledge, creativity, and specialized tools. Great pen testers ask, "What if?" and use their tools to answer. Automation handles the repetitive work, freeing the human mind for creative thinking. Remember the story of the forgotten server. A single weak link can unravel everything. Security isn't just about the front door, it's about every window, every forgotten tunnel. Ethical hackers provide the outside perspective organizations need. Tools are just that, tools. The power and responsibility are in your hands. Use your skills to build and protect, not destroy. The digital world needs more defenders, curious, ethical, and skilled. The path is challenging but rewarding. The choice is yours. End of scene 9. Thanks for watching. And remember, stay safe online. You've got this. See you in the next one. This is Cyber Defense, signing off.